Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing very well. So today I'm here to test out a brand new product that I'm really excited to try. I'm going to be testing out the new KVD Vegan Good Apple Foundation. It's actually here. This is the outer packaging for it. Yeah, so this has been out for I'm gonna say like a week or two now, and as soon as I saw it I was like, you know what, I really want to try it, but I wanted to wait for the reviews. And you know, I'd seen a lot of reviews online that were sponsored, and I was like, okay, I can imagine that they might be good, but I really want to see some honest reviews. So I have watched a few videos just kind of talking about the foundation itself, and I kind of talked myself into getting it. It's a little bit more expensive than I would normally go for because it was £29. And when you look at the actual amount of the product, like, there seems to be a lot in there, but I know that they say a little goes a long way, so we're going to test this out today. I got the shade Light 004. This was the only light shade left that they had in the boots that I went to, and it wasn't even on display. It was kind of hidden away, but a lot of their products are kind of away at the moment because of the whole COVID thing, and obviously they don't want people to test it. But if you kind of went to a Boots and you didn't see it there, you wouldn't know it was there. I think last time I had gone there, I couldn't see it on the shelves, and I asked someone and they said, oh, it's not actually on sale yet. And I was like, but it is on sale. But I was kind of just like, okay, I'll come back next time. So yeah, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put on a full face. I have a couple of KVD vegan other products that I want to try, and a couple of other ones just kind of fill in the gaps. So yeah, I'll be doing like a full face video, but of course this is going to be the main product that I'm going to try. So of course when I want to use a foundation, I need to use a good primer. So the primer that I trust the most is the e.l.f. Putty Primer. So I'm going to use that today. I've already used a face milk by Colourpop because I needed to moisturize my skin a lot today. It is super sunny. I've already been outside today and my skin is feeling a little bit, you know, sensitive, as you know, to say the least. And I thought, you know, let's get a face milk on and then let's get a good primer, because I want to test this out to its full capacity. And I know that they do primers as well, and a lot of other products that I'm going to try. Well, the other products that I'm going to use, I mean, I know that KVD now do, like, they do these products, but I don't own them because they're quite expensive. And a lot of the stuff that I've had for a while. I mean, a while meaning that Kat Von D was still part of the brand. So it's been like a year or so, longer than that I've had some products. So this is now nice and settled in. So let's have a look at the product itself. Of course, everyone will know a lot about this product because it's been spoken about so much. The packaging is like 100% recyclable, which is amazing. There are so many shades, and this is made like infused with apples as well. And I'm pretty sure when I opened it, I did smell apples. I don't know if that was just my sense, the sense in my brain was just like apples, but it's infused with apples, and it's meant to be full coverage. So this is a reason why I picked it up as well, because I need full coverage. I need something that's going to be really moisturizing on my skin, and so I thought, let's just give this a go. I mean, they have rebranded themselves now, because I think it was a few weeks ago they announced that they are again rebranding the whole brand, which is fine, but I wish they had done that and then released this. Like, a lot of people have said that, and I do like agree with them, because if this is older packaging, what is the new packaging going to look like? This is like a big thing for them. This is like another foundation. Foundations are a big part of a brand, and especially with something so important like this, it's vegan, cruelty-free, the packaging is recyclable. So, you know, I feel like they should have released it afterwards or announced a bit further down the line once the hype of this has gone down. But yeah, let's give this a go. Like I said, it's shade 004 Light. I'm using one of my Spectrum brushes because people did say to use a brush is a bit more better. Does that make sense? Is better than a sponge. So wish me luck. I'm scared. I don't know why, but it's just a foundation. So yeah, just gonna see how this goes, and I'm just gonna brush this onto my skin. and see, well, it's a good match. I'm actually really surprised because the girl at the counter said, oh, you know, if this is not your shade, you can come back and exchange it. And I was looking at it and I was like, you know what, I'm pale as hell, I don't care, this is fine. And like I said, they do have quite a big range of shades. I might bring you guys in just a little bit just to see, so just a bit, you know. And yeah, like they do, like they say, a little goes a long way, but I feel like I need to dip in a few times to actually get a feel of it. And it is, you know, my brush is picking up a lot of product as well, but it's not completely covering everything that I want to cover. So you can see this has got really, really nice coverage, and this is only like one layer. I don't feel like I need to do another layer. And again, it is very softening because it's essentially a balm. Like you can see how kind of wet and slippery it is. Let's try a little bit more kind of here. I'm going to use one of the concealers, like the really old concealer. I'm hoping it doesn't mess it up. But yeah, so far this is doing okay. I mean, wow, this is a really nice coverage actually. It kind of reminds me of how my skin used to look before I got rosacea. How nice and, you know, not red it was. So yeah, this has come out really nicely. I don't have any issues at the moment. Of course, you'll only get the full effect of a product once you kind of use it for quite a while. Do I need to add any more? I'm trying to think. Like, it on camera it does look completely fine, but obviously in real life it looks a bit more, there's a slightly couple more places that I want to cover a bit more, but I'm going to stop before I kind of go a bit overloaded. But so far it feels really nice. It doesn't actually feel like there's anything on my skin, to be honest, which is what people really want in a foundation, because you just want it to feel weightless essentially. Yeah, that's really nice. I mean, again, this is my just a first impression that I'm doing. Let's see, I want to add a tiny amount of a concealer and let's see if it does, or if it kind of you know, conflicts. This is a really thick concealer. This matches with their first foundation that they came out with, which I purchased a really long time ago. I think it was like their Everlasting, I can't remember what it's called, like an Everlasting full coverage foundation, which was an amazing foundation. Like honestly, I wore that so much. I wore it on my wedding day as well because it's the coverage on it is insane. But it's a lot more yellow than kind of what I'm used to when it comes to concealers. But I only used a slight amount because I just obviously want the foundation to just do its job today. So I'm going to set everything down with the KVD powder. This is so old, like this I picked this up in Boots about 2-3 weeks ago, and because they obviously have a lot of products from back in the day, they don't get rid of them, so I'm hoping that it's not expired. But I said that like in one of my last videos when I used it, but it's still quite a nice powder. Yeah, I'm hoping it works quite well, and this little puff thing is quite cute. I don't know if this is a baking powder, but I don't bake, so I don't really am going to use it for that. I'm not going to pat down a lot because I have a cream blush that I'm going to use, and so far we're looking fine. There's no cracks, there's no kind of inconsistencies on my skin, which is pretty good. I get a lot of kind of, I know everyone gets it because when they like smile, when they do this, but a lot of kind of dents in the face here. How's it look? We're looking fine for now, but of course I've had it on for 2 minutes, so we will see. And then now let's just get on with the rest of the face and see how everything works. So with bronzer, it's just a Sculpting Revolution bronzer that I've been using a few times on my channel because I purchased it recently, but it is a powder one, so we'll see how it works with the foundation. And again, it's just the only way to kind of know how this works is to just use your regular products on top of it, because that's the whole point. Obviously there's not a lot of products made just for this foundation, but it's been selling so well because, like I mentioned, when I went into the Boots, every like kind of light shade was sold out. And that kind of, I mean, I know they're doing a lot of online orders because they did say, you know, you can order it online and then pick it up or anything like that. But I'm too impatient. I can't wait. Do anyone know me? Do you know me? I can't, you know, I can't wait for things. So I'm going to go in with my Melt blush, which is my highlight of this month. I'll be doing my monthly favourites after this video, so hopefully the balm will be part of it. But this is just insane and absolutely gorgeous. I know KVD have blushes which look really, really nice, but they are expensive. I think they might be 25, almost like £30, even though this was 20. This is actually 16, so this is not bad compared to kind of other products that I want to try by KVD. But this is my first Melt Cosmetics product, but this seems to be going on nicely on top. And if, in case you're kind of new to my channel, I like to use a lot of blush. For someone who has very red skin, I like to use blush because it just helps me glow a bit. So far I'm looking not bad, and that's a compliment to me. I'm not looking bad. So let's go in with a highlighter. I'm just going in with one of my Project Pans. This is my Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighter because it's been a while since I've used it, and it's just a gorgeous highlighter as well. I do have a like liquid highlighters and stuff like that, but I haven't used this in a while, and I thought let's see how this works on top. And so far it's going good. So I'm going to go on to the eyes, and I don't actually own any KVD vegan like eyeshadow palette, so I'm just going to go in with one of my Beauty Bay eyeshadow palettes just to do a small look, because I haven't used this in a while and I really love this this eyeshadow palette, and it kind of fits into the aesthetic that the brand tends to have. So I'm just going to kind of do a bit of a green blue look today. Nothing that's gonna go insane, because I do have some of her lipsticks, actually, why do I keep on saying her? It's not even her brand anymore. I'm just so used to talking about KVD when it comes to the brand, even though it's been a while since she left. Well, they bought her out. In case you don't really know, of course, I mean, everyone kind of knows about her leaving the brand, because in case you don't know about Kat Von D, like, she originally was a tattoo artist who went into makeup, obviously created this brand, you know, a big staple on being cruelty free and vegan, which is still the same, you know, idea behind this brand. And because she's had quite a few controversies around herself personally, they felt like she was making a major impact on the brand failing, which I kind of understand, but I feel, you know, I don't agree with a lot of her staples, but the makeup is still pretty good. I know a lot of people say the same thing about Jeffree Star as well, as someone who, you know, really loved his makeup, and, you know, trying to separate the brand from the person. And I know it's difficult to kind of do that, especially when it comes to race and just ideas around like living, because especially when it came to KVD, a lot of people didn't like the fact that she was anti-vaccination, and of course she had a son recently who she mentioned she wasn't going to vaccinate, and of course that's her choice, but a lot of people felt like you're endangering millions of, like, you know, lots of other people for not doing that. And I felt, and well, not me personally, but a lot of people felt that that was a reason, like an impact on the brand. And so I think, I mean, they probably believed that sales were going down, so they did buy her out, and now they changed to KVD. I still find it so strange that they still call this brand KVD, and I'm pretty sure when they announced that they were changing everything, I'm pretty sure there was a statement where she was like, can you just stop using the initials and just use something else, because people are going to still kind of speak about her and talk about the brand connected to her when she has nothing to do with the brand anymore. And that's 100% true. Like, just completely renovate. And a lot of people, if they have social media and if they have ways to kind of know that this used to be KVD, what's the harm in changing the brand? And I know it would cost a lot of money and packaging, but this packaging has been sitting in Boots for God knows how long. I still bought it. People are still gonna buy it. Sorry for that noise. Because we know that it's still good, and it's just the packaging at the end of the day. And if you know that the brand is connected to a certain person, then okay, fine. And if you don't want to buy it, you don't want to buy it. That's fine. I don't know why I'm going on a ramble, but you know, I tend to just put my 2 pence in sometimes when I want to do that. So, you know, that's fine. But still, with this new brand, they're kind of keeping the same aesthetic, which is a bit strange because they've brought in another tattoo artist. I'm sorry, I don't know who she is as a person, but she's a tattoo artist, and you'd think that they would change it up a bit, but they haven't. But you know, that's just the brand itself. They are coming out with their own ideas. It's their brand. They can do what they want. That's fine. I'm just concentrating on the makeup because it's good makeup, and so far the foundation is doing fine. I mean, I only tend to have issues around my top lip because I tend to sweat there the most, and that's when it will become quite patchy. But I will be leaving this on for a while, and in the description I'll talk about how it went. So I'll talk about at the end how it looked later on in the day, because I'll be keeping it on for a while. So I'm going to go in with my eyeliner now, and of course I'm using the tattoo liner, which has still got Kat Von D on there, and I bought this during Christmas because it was part of a set with the mascara. I've spoken about it before, but of course it's just so ridiculous that the packaging is still available to buy. Like, how much packaging did they have, or is the UK just taking the older shit, you know? But it's still, this is like an eyeliner that I absolutely love, and I will always repurchase it because it's just the bristles are just really good, and the mascara is alright for me. I've mentioned this so many times, I'm not the biggest fan of mascaras, but the Go Big or Go Home, whatever it's called, is quite nice. So this liner is great, and I'm doing a shit job as per usual when it comes to my eyeliner, but that's fine. And again, Go Big, Go Home mascara, which is pretty good. I think this was one of the last launches that she was a part of, I believe, but it's not a bad mascara. A lot of people rave about it. For me, mascaras are just something there to kind of my lower lash line to be, you know, to help out, because my top lash line does not do anything. So yeah, going on to the lips lastly now, and I always like to buy the minis of the liquid lipsticks because the big ones will last me for God knows how long. So the ones that I could just find quickly in my collection, I've got like the mini version of Lolita, which I might use today. I've got a mini Nosferatu, which is a nice kind of reddish, and then we have like a dark pink, which is Bauhaus. So I might go in with Lolita because it's a nice nude that I do like a lot. And this one was £10, I believe, from Boots as well, because in the UK you can get KVD in Boots, and now Debenhams is closed down, which is very unfortunate, but Boots is the next best place, to be honest. And this is such a gorgeous shade. Amazing. So this is my finished look, and when it comes to the foundation, if you want to have kind of a closer look, I really have no issues with this foundation at the moment. It's been on for 15 minutes, if that, and again, I have no problems. I'm going to set it down with one of my Colourpop kind of setting sprays and see how we go throughout the day. And like I mentioned, I will write a comment in the I'll write in the description how it was. But yeah, if you've tried it, let me know if you do like it, how long you kept it on for, and how it, you know, lasted throughout the day. Yeah, let me know what your favourite KVD vegan product is. Are you looking forward to trying this? Have you tried it? Yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe because I film and upload every time I get a chance to. Don't forget to follow me on my social media because I'm always active on there. And yeah, I hope you're doing well, you're happy, you're safe, you're healthy. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.